travelers, and welcome back to my channel. It's Juliana here, and I'm so excited to be giving you guys my holiday gift guide for travelers for the year of 2021. This is actually the third year that I've done this video. I did one last year and then another one 3 years ago. I was actually just looking at that video before I started filming today, and oh my god, I look like an infant there. But it's been really fun to make these guides for you, and we have another list of 10 items to gift travelers, some new ones in here, and I made sure to diversify amongst all different price points for all different types of travelers. So enough talking, let's get started. Oh wait, I should change the lights. Make it more Christmassy because we haven't put up our Christmas decorations yet. How does that look? Kind of festive. All right. Let's get started. Also, I wanted to mention that I'm going to be linking everything that I mentioned in this video down below in the description. Anything that is from Amazon is an affiliate link, which means that I get a small percentage of the sale when you use that link. Thank you so much in advance for those of you who do use it. It really, really helps me out. Our first gift is a phone and tablet holder. These are actually super, super useful if the traveler in your life likes to fly Southwest. Recently, Martina and I started to fly Southwest because we got the companion pass, which I'll make another video about that. And because they don't have screens on their seats, I bring my iPad with me and I look down all the time, which is not good for your back, especially if you're on a long flight. So these tablet holders are super great because you can just connect it to the seat in front of you, and then you have your own little like movie theater for yourself. Something that maybe the traveler in your life wouldn't think of. It's not too expensive and great gift. Number 2 is the turtle neck pillow. This is another one that I would love to have personally. I've heard amazing things about how this is like the best neck pillow on the market. It's super small and doesn't weigh too much either. And it's scientifically proven to help your neck stay in the perfect position while you're sleeping. This is just another one that would be super nice, kind of something that maybe, once again, the traveler in your life wouldn't think to get. Number 3 on our list is something that I've gotten super into recently, and it is a coloring book. This one I got at Target. It is the Crayola City Escapes one. It's like an adult coloring book, I think, or it could be for kids too. So gifting a coloring book and some pencils or crayons would be another fantastic gift. Sometimes sitting on planes, you can get very, very like antsy. I definitely need something to keep me stimulated besides just watching things. So I love to have a coloring book with me recently and like some pencils, crayons, markers, and just scribble away. You don't have to be any good, but it's a fun thing to do. Like I said, I got this coloring book at Target, and I love it because there's all of these different cities. For example, we have Boston here. The first one I did was Albuquerque. This is like my worst one. But we were just trying it, having fun. But it's super fun because especially if you're going to the place and you like color it, or you just came back from there, it's really, really nice. I'll try to find a link to this exact book and then a couple of other ones that I think are really cool. Next, we're going to jump into gifts for the emerging travel vlogger, because I was that traveler in many people's lives. Especially when I started my channel like 6 years ago, I was like, you know what? We're gonna try this travel vlogging thing. I don't know what I'm doing, but I know that I love to capture videos and photos when I travel, and I wanna like make memories. So if you know somebody who's maybe going to be like studying abroad soon, or has like a really big trip coming up where they've expressed that they love to take photos and videos, there's a couple gifts you can give them. Number 1 is a portable tripod with a remote. I actually wish that I had this when I first was studying abroad in Chile, because I did a lot of solo traveling. I brought a GorillaPod and I would always like set up my camera with the timer and like run to place and be like, you know. But it's a lot easier if you have a tripod that comes with a remote, like this one. I've heard really good things about this one, and I think it's cool that you have the remote so you can take the picture whenever you want, as many times as you want, because I've been there where you're like, you set up the camera, you run into place, and then all of a sudden like somebody crashes your picture. You're like, come on. And then you gotta run back, set the time, blah, blah, blah. Just have the remote. This is a good gift for, once again, somebody studying abroad or somebody who does a lot of solo traveling. The next one is actually a camera recommendation, and I have been very surprised by this camera in particular. It is the Sony ZV-1. My mom actually just bought this camera. If you don't know, my mom started YouTube like during the pandemic at the beginning in March. and she has been doing so great, and she's actually upgraded her camera recently to the Sony ZV-1. I've gone over to her house a couple times and have been playing around with the camera, and it is such a good beginner camera. The price range I think is like $650-ish, which for a camera of that quality is not bad. Like, it is on par with the camera I use, which is the Sony a6400. I love Sony, it's my favorite camera brand. What I think is really great is that if somebody is wanting to be a travel vlogger and they like don't know where to start, this camera is so simplified. It has 3 modes. It has photo, video, and slow-mo / time-lapse mode. So that's like all you need to get started with video. Those are the only things I use on my camera. It has a mic on top with the little like fuzzy thing, so it's legit. And it has like a setting where you can blur the background, which I know a lot of YouTubers love to do, is blur the background. And overall, it's just like a super easy, user-friendly, great beginner camera. It comes with a good lens too. Really everything you need to get started. So I would recommend that. It also comes in white, which I think is cool. And I'm honestly contemplating getting this one as a second camera for vlogging. So yeah, good camera recommendation. All right, moving on into our next category. It is our outdoors enthusiast category. Number 1 is a blow-up hammock lounger kind of thing. I don't know what the official name is, but it looks like this. I have seen these so many times now when I go to the beach. It folds up so small and then you undo it and you just go and it like fills with air and you can just sit and lounge. They look super comfortable. So this would be great for somebody who likes to go to the beach or to do camping. It's just like a different way to kind of lounge and be in a hammock. We're on to number 7, and that is the Lifestraw water bottle. This is awesome. I actually have the Lifestraw pitcher. I guess I could show it to you, it's right here. This is her. I mean, this is a great gift in itself, but what we're talking about though is the Lifestraw water bottle. Lifestraw has a really great filtration system. I'm reading it right now. It actually has advanced filtration. It protects against 99.99999% of bacteria, including E. coli and salmonella, 99.999% of parasites, and 99.999% of microplastics. It reduces chlorine, BA odor, organic chemical matter, and it improves taste. I had used a Brita before, like as my regular filter in the house, and then I recently found out it doesn't do like half of those things with filtration. I think that the Lifestraw is awesome because, like I said, it filters microplastics, which are a huge problem in our water. Don't get me started. So having a water bottle like this is really helpful. Plus, if the person likes to go camping, this is going to allow them to have their water like really purely filtered. This is even just great if you're traveling to a different country and you're like worried about their water. I also love that this particular one comes with a carabiner, so you can always attach it to a backpack, which is very nice. When I travel, I like to attach my water bottle externally to my backpack, completely empty before I go through TSA. That way it doesn't have to be in the bag taking up space. Overall, great gift. And number 8 is one that I just recently discovered. It's called Campfire Cocktails. I've now seen these sold at 2 different places. One was it was actually a random sock store in Truckee. And then the second place was just recently at a boutique I saw. So these are starting to become more popular, or maybe I'm just now catching on to this trend. But they're these super cute mason jars with all sorts of like dried goodies inside. And there's instructions on the back of how to make a cocktail with it. They're so cute and such a great gift. Fun way to like put a little spin on a cocktail, and there's some really interesting flavors as well. Okay, last category is our armchair traveler. The person who, you know, they travel every now and then, but honestly, they spend a lot of time at home still. So the first one is a national park scratch-off map. I've seen a lot of people talk about the scratch-off world maps or the state maps, but this one in particular is for national parks, which I think is really fun. I think this one is also super cute and just a fun activity, especially if the person loves to do camping or has expressed that they like really want to visit some national parks. And our last set of gifts, this is actually not a gift in particular, but it's more just so a general place that's really good to find gifts for travelers, and that is World Market. Not sponsored, but can you imagine? I have become obsessed with World Market recently. It is just the perfect place to go if you are a traveler. They have like a whole food section of foreign foods like some snacks that I have not been able to see anywhere outside of the country that I saw them. So like a lot of snacks from Thailand, from Italy, like very, very cool things. So first off, you could just go in there and get a bunch of things, put together a little gift basket and call it a day. But also during the holiday season, they have these really cool gift sets. For example, there's this one here, which is an afternoon tea gift basket, or this one here, which is a collection of British snacks. Another cool one is this one. It is a pack of 9 beers from around the world. Another cocktail inspired one. This is one of different cocktail mixes from around the world. And then a fun one, 12 days of noodles. I mean, if you know somebody who really is into noodles, this might be an awesome gift. But in general, I think their store is super cool. I also love that they source things from just around the world in general. Even though like I have no qualifications to do so, I think it would be so cool to be a buyer for World Market and just like get to talk to different vendors from all over. Anyway, I think that's a super cool place to go. I really like going there too, especially if I'm shopping for somebody who's not really close to me, because I don't think you could go wrong. For example, I got a gift from my landlord there and I know that they're gonna love it. So when in doubt, just go there, and you can shop online too. And that is my list of 10 gifts for travelers. I hope you guys found it useful and you guys know what to do. If you liked it, like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys around in the next one. So long, travel well, and make the world your neighborhood. Bye! Curious what camera gear we use while traveling? Want to rock some of our awesome merch? Or maybe you just want a discount with some of our favorite companies? Make sure to check out the description of this video for links to all these things and more.